2027 presidential election heating up in 2025. Now, there has been so many false narratives and propagandas being pushed against the person of Peter Obi and his political ambition. And I know you already understand why those things are happening. Now, when you hear some of those false narratives being pushed against him and the people who are propagating them, you'll be like, what is going on? Are you sure that these people are actually who they claim they are? Or is it that there is something they are looking for? Or there is somebody who they are working for? You'll be left with so many questions because of what is happening. And mind you, the propagandas are not just coming from the ruling party to oppositions. It is also coming from opposition against oppositions, which is so shocking. Now, the one that is always coming from Sowore, recently, Sowore come out and began to shout that they has hacked her Facebook account, or they have brought down her Facebook account. But people have said, Nei Gaba, that nothing happened to your Facebook account and other. But there is a video which I'm going to allow you to watch and see what is actually going on. Now, the recent propaganda that is going on is this meeting that happened in Rome, which is the meeting of the inauguration of Pope the 14th, which Peter Obi was in attendance and President Tinubu was in attendance. And because of that meeting, they exchanged some pleasantry. And after that, 2 seconds, everywhere scattered. They began to peddle another propaganda against Peter Obi, and they were saying that he has went to Rome and had a secret meeting with the president because of Fidelity Bank debt issue and all that, which is actually a lie from the pit of hell. But Arise News is here to explain to you what happened and how it happened, which I'm going to allow you to listen to that video. But as you are listening to it, make sure you are clicking on that share button and also subscribe in case if you have never done so for more update. And after that, I'll be back. Let's go there.
Peter Obi has debunked reports of a secret meeting with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in Rome to discuss a 225 billion naira Fidelity Bank debt crisis. Well, on Monday, a report alleged that Fidelity Bank faced insolvency following a Supreme Court judgment requiring the bank to pay damages of 225 billion naira to a Nigerian firm. Well, Fidelity Bank has since debunked the report. In a statement posted on X on Thursday, Peter Obi said that the rumor was fabricated by blackmail merchants determined to mislead Nigerians and tarnish his image. His tweet reads in part, "It's obvious that the biggest business for blackmailers now is talking about Peter Obi from every negative perspective. Even my solemn spiritual trip to Rome has been twisted into yet another blackmail campaign by merchants paid ostensibly to propagate anything negative against Obi. Let me categorically state that I have never sought an audience with or met President Tinubu since he assumed office, except about 1 minute meeting at the arena of St. Peter's Basilica, Rome, during the inauguration mass of Pope Leo the 14th, where I was seated behind and had to respectfully greet him and other dignitaries present. The self-proclaimed blackmailer-in-chief and others who thrive on spreading pain and falsehoods have also claimed that I own Fidelity Bank. For the record, I do not. Throughout my career, I have served as chairman, director of 3 banks, financial institutions, of which Fidelity is one of them. Fidelity has over 500,000 shareholders, none of whom hold a majority stake. What this blackmailer seeks is to harm these hard-working Nigerians and cause them needless distress. To those peddling these falsehoods and engaging in blackmail, I offer a simple prayer. May God grant you the virtues of gratitude and understanding to know that we came here with nothing and will go with nothing, that they cannot profit from their evil ways. In New Nigeria is possible. I mean, we did see the story trending. I mean, it was one of the biggest stories during the inauguration of, Pope Leo the 14th. I mean, that picture was actually the picture it is the picture of the week, the meeting between the president and Peter Obi, and of course, fire me. But I'd like to also take Bianca Ojukwu's tweet. Nigeria's Minister of State for Foreign Affairs, Bianca Odumegu Ojukwu, has clarified what transpired during the recent meeting between President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Peter Obi at the Vatican. Well, in a lengthy post on X, let me read a part of her statement. She wrote, "The inside story, how it all went down in Rome as we entered. I cited former governors Peter Obi and Kayode Fayemi already seated, and I went to greet him after the president was seated. Being patriotic citizens, they both decided to come up with me to pay their respects to Mr. President. The president very warmly and graciously received them both in a relaxed and humorous mood, after which they both returned to their seats. I was therefore taken aback by all the buzz and flack that something as simple as a polite greeting to one's elder, not to mention president, is an intricate part of our African culture generated across social media space, with all manner of innuendos and interpretations. Let's just agree that many people just had the casual urge to create a giant mountain out of a mini molehill. So let's let this one chill." I actually liked her tweet, Rufai, because, you know, we did see this story, and it is good that Bianca has come to say she was the one that actually took them to the president to greet the president. We've seen different sorts of stories, and even the story of the president's son being ushered away, during that meeting as well. So many stories on social media.
See,
really unnecessary.
what happened? I'm not saying there's no courts, whatever, with Fidelity Bank, but Fidelity Bank is more than capable. A bank capitalized of over 1 trillion is more than capable to sort out all the encumbrances, and they are doing it. It was a hit job. In days to come, how some people try to blackmail the bank to the extent that they are using means to be able to fleece the bank, things will be revealed. And please, we cannot use sentiments to bring down our banking system. Nigeria can't afford a banking crisis. And that's why when that story broke, we spoke about it. The point is, Fidelity Bank is strong. I'm saying that because I'm a patriot. And Nigeria comes first. You don't want to run on the bank. People will blackmail. Peter Obi is in the political eye. People will say all sorts. He has come out to clarify now that nothing of such happened. They will look for stories and make it juicy and link it one way or the other. It is their word. But you will know that there was a target against Fidelity Bank, a bank that has done so well in recent times. And give it to Madam Oyanlipe. And it has to be said, we need to support banks like that are doing well, as we support every bank in this country. And that's why when that VDM thing happened, you were the one that played the side of a GT Bank to debunk that story.
Yes,
with the CCTV that they released.
Absolutely.
So let's call a spade a spade. It is political season. Those that had tried to hit the bank with all these false stories, definitely in the coming days, they will be revealed. Absolutely. I can tell you that for fact.
Going to involve myself in anything Peter Obi. See, Peter Obi matter, I know the one put mouth. Because I know waiting I passed through for Peter Obi election. I galvanized support to the extent that people thought my life depended on Peter Obi's election. And then, by God's grace, we made sure he won massively. Go to town at 6 field. In fact, I was an agent who later converted immediately in that polling unit as Labour Party agent, because Labour Party had no agent. I had to become the Labour Party agent by fire by force. You get waiting and no do that day. The crowd of people that day was massive. Everybody voted for. Nobody forced anybody. They all voted for Peter Obi. In fact, my own SDP had no one single vote from SDP. This is the level at which I suffered for Peter Obi. And before that election, I knew waiting at on rigorous sensitization. We worked tirelessly to make sure Peter Obi become president. He later won that election, but was rigged out. When I saw that he never had the power to protect our votes, I felt like, no, I'm not going to venture into anything that has to do with all this election anymore. That brings me now to the person of Sowore. After this election, you have noticed the trend. you saw that APC is now in deliberately trying to denigrate the name of Peter Obi, blackmailing him in every corner. They have paid a lot of agents, social media agents, who now spread false information about Peter Obi, a man who became the best governor in his time. A man who became the very best governor, received several awards, well-known awards everywhere. Today now, it is now looking like he's nobody. It's looking like he didn't do any of that. They use all sorts of blackmails like he only produced beer, he only did that. Imagine the Lagos state governor is also using that statement, asking people what did he do as a governor. A Lagos state governor. Sowore is the one asking this question because they have a plan. They have a plan, an evil agenda to disinform, mislead the people. They are misleading the people, you can see. Everywhere, people are, the agents of APC, Tinubu agents are busy misleading people about Peter Obi. Everybody knows what Peter Obi did in Anambra State. He was the best governor. He didn't just become a best governor in his first time. He became best governor in several years as Anambra governor. We all know. But today, look at how they are messing. They are trying to bring him down, blackmailing this man on a daily basis. Like there is never a thing he did in Anambra State. But there is no problem. The recent outburst by Sowore is very, very annoying. The person of Sowore that has not become a councillor before. Councillor self will never see you. You never become councillor. One councillor will never see you. Now they go talk about Peter Obi. So how do we judge Sowore now? How do we judge Sowore? Should we just see somebody that comes from nowhere and begin to elect the person as president? Nobody can vet you. Nobody can vet Sowore and say, okay, let's see if he's a good person. You think he's just to come out and be doing activism, fake activism being sponsored by APC. Fake activism. His activism is sponsored. Tell me, if it is not sponsored, why should Sowore be attacking Peter Obi for years now, even when Peter Obi, even as an ordinary Nigerian that he is? Is Peter Obi the one responsible for the destruction of Nigeria? Did Peter Obi handle any federal agency? Did Peter Obi become anything in this country? Why is Sowore after Peter Obi? Why is the person of DJ or whatever? Now, look at it. All these people are all Yoruba. All the people attacking Peter Obi for years now, even after the election. They are all Yoruba people. Tell me why we should not come after these people and tell them the truth. And somebody will come and tell me, don't come and talk. Ordinarily, I won't talk about Peter Obi because me, personally, I don't vex self. I don't vex anything election, Nigerian election self. I know why we do against self. But you cannot consistently bash this man. And we, the Igbo nation, will be watching them bash this man. Nobody has come out from Igbo nation to even support their own brother and say, okay, let's take up the battle. Let us take up this battle and begin to talk about our brother. And they know the man is so soft. They know the man is a weak man. So they don't even want to. They know the man will not come after them. Some people are saying Sowore is an Ijaw man, it's not a Yoruba. Who told you? Who told you it's an Ijaw man? Have you heard any Ijaw man that bears Omoyele Sowore before? Is there any Ijaw man? Go and check it. Is there any Ijaw man in this life that bears that kind of name? Omoyele Sowore. Is there any Ijaw man? Stop saying that, he's from Ondo State. Ondo State, is he Ijaw? Is he Ijaw? They say he's from Ondo State in a place called Ijaw people. Who told you? Have you gone and checked Sowore to know that he's from Ijaw? He's not an Ijaw man. He's complete Yoruba man. We all know that. They have been deployed to talk evil things against him, mislead the public. And when we come out to come and talk now, some Igbos will say, don't come out, don't cause us problem. Because now you fear pass, fear dey your eye. Fear will do your eye. No carry your fear, come pushing other people, they hear me. Your fear, you see the redemption of Igbo nation itself, it will not even begin from this southeast, it will start from south. And now they cause us so much pains. Your lifestyle, the level of life you've left has made mockery of Igbo nation. And we want to come out to talk. You say, Moku, no come out to talk.
It appears that Facebook has deactivated the account of blackmailer in chief. I am sure you know what I'm talking about. or maybe he deactivated it. Sowore, for the first time in his life, came under intense scrutiny and attack from the people he has been attacking ever since the last election was done and dusted. Sowore has been on the trail of Mr. Peter Obi, saying all manner of derogatory things against him, throwing all kinds of murky water at him. But Mr. Peter Obi took it to him yesterday on his official X account, where he posted about the mischievousness of Sowore and gave him a name, Blackmailer in Chief. The name Blackmailer in Chief was trending on all social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, etc. And they took it to Sowore. And on Facebook, it was noticed that his account was deactivated. And a lot of people said that he deactivated it because the heat was much on him. But he came out and made a post on his official X account saying, some members of the package fraud and money launderer in chief just got my Facebook account disabled. Please don't worry. No fraudster will ever succeed in our time. It is not a threat, but a commitment. I am sure that Sowore did not expect what he got yesterday. You know, he has been doing all these things and been going scot-free. Prior to the 2015 presidential election, Sowore held Goodluck Ebele Jonathan spellbound. He held him at his jugular. Sowore used his Sahara reporters to discredit the presidency of Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. Sowore wrote all manner of discrediting stuff against Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. Most of the things that people used to campaign against Goodluck Ebele Jonathan on social media were given to them by Sowore through his Sahara Reporters platform. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan was at the mercy of these guys. He was very helpless. No one to help him out. All the Southwest media were against him, and Sowore led the pack of attack against Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. And they succeeded in creating narrative against him, calling him a weak president, all manner of derogatory names. They succeeded in creating propaganda that was used against Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. They were mercenaries that were being paid to fight against Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, and they succeeded because Goodluck Ebele Jonathan was voted out in office. But look at the man that they replaced Goodluck Ebele Jonathan with, President Muhammadu Buhari. How do you compare President Muhammadu Buhari and Goodluck Ebele Jonathan? Many people fell to that propaganda because of the narrative. Many people fell to the narrative that President Muhammadu Buhari was better than Goodluck Ebele Jonathan because of the narrative that were created by the media. People's minds were twisted against Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, and they fell for it, and they voted President Muhammadu Buhari, who came in and showed Nigerians shaggy romance. He destroyed everything in this country. Sowore was the mastermind of all of this. He was at the heart of the attack of Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. But unfortunately for Sowore, he refused to understand that time changes. Sowore has brought the same attack of calumny against Mr. Peter Obi, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party. It didn't just start yesterday. It had started way long before Mr. Peter Obi even contested the election. They wrote all manner of derogatory things against Mr. Peter Obi. The Pandora paper leak that was being used against Mr. Peter Obi is not even a criminal offense. It's a form of business security, which Mr. Peter Obi used to safeguard his assets, and he has explained everything about it. If what is contained in the Pandora paper leak is a criminal offense, EFCC, the DSS would have gone after Mr. Peter Obi. They would have used it against him. But because there is nothing there, that is the reason why Mr. Peter Obi is still working freely. He even challenged them to bring up any criminal offense against him, to bring up any fraudulent activities against him, that he will stop contesting. But yet people like Sowore, Deji, and Reno Omokri, they've been using this narrative against Mr. Peter Obi. But unfortunately for them, Nigerians are wiser. This is not proceeding leading to the 2015 presidential election. This is 2023 and 2027. Nigerians are not buying that anymore. They are sticking with Mr. Peter Obi. But Sowore has refused to stop. He has been attacking Mr. Peter Obi from left, right, and center. Sowore feels that the shine that Mr. Peter Obi is getting was supposed to come to him. He has asserted himself as an activist, using camera to go and liberate people from prison. He's been using all that to twist the mind of Nigerians to see him as a savior, to see him as their liberator. But Nigerians are not buying that. Nigerians are going for Mr. Peter Obi, not because he's an activist, but because of his legacy, because of what he has done as a governor in Anambra State. Mr. Peter Obi has shown capacity. Mr. Peter Obi has shown competence. Mr. Peter Obi has shown leadership quality that attracted him to the average Nigerians. Sowore has not shown any of that, but he wants Nigerians to transfer the love and support they have for Mr. Peter Obi to him. And because that is not forthcoming, Sowore has decided to always be at the trail and attack of Mr. Peter Obi. He has been using his platform, Sahara Reporters, to write all manner of derogatory things against Mr. Peter Obi. The recent one he wrote was that Mr. Peter Obi went to Rome to meet with Bola Ahmed Tinubu so that Bola Ahmed Tinubu can intervene in the Supreme Court judgment involving Fidelity Bank. They've been using the narrative that Mr. Peter Obi owns Fidelity Bank. Mr. Peter Obi came out to clear the air that he doesn't own Fidelity Bank. There is no one person that owns Fidelity Bank. There are over 5,000 shareholders in Fidelity Bank, and none of them are majority shareholder in Fidelity Bank. But the people are creating this narrative that Mr. Peter Obi owns Fidelity Bank because they want to drive home their agenda. And Mr. Peter Obi say going to Rome is not to meet with Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I have never sought for an audience with Bola Ahmed Tinubu, not for one day. Just for that day we met in Rome. And as a respected opposition leader, I have to greet him for just 1 minute because he's my president. That is the reason why I went to greet Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But Sowore came out to twist the narrative that Mr. Peter Obi went to Rome to meet with Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to plead with him so he can intervene in the Supreme Court judgment. Even without Mr. Peter Obi coming out with that explanation, it is obvious that what Sowore wrote is baseless. Nobody can believe what he wrote. But because he wants something to stick to Mr. Peter Obi, that is the reason why he's running from pillar to post, looking for evidence that are not substantiable, evidence that are not there to write against Mr. Peter Obi. But yesterday, he got it hot. Like I said, this is 2025. It is not 2015. Nigerians are not buying any of their lies anymore. They went hard on him. They attacked him. They gave it to him. The name that Mr. Peter Obi gave to him, Mr. Peter Obi did not even mention his name. But Sowore knew that Mr. Peter Obi was talking to him. Blackmailer in chief was trending all over social media. Sowore could not take the heat. It is being said that he deactivated his Facebook account because of the attack that was coming to him. But he is claiming that Facebook deactivated his account. But if Facebook deactivated his account, then he should know that he is not the only one that has the monopoly of madness. He is not the only one that has the monopoly of propaganda. How do you think you can defeat obedience movement? How do you think you can defeat them? We are talking about a movement made up of millions of resilient Nigerians, energetic Nigerians, Nigerians who have been neglected by their government, Nigerians who want change of leadership, Nigerians who want to change the course of their future and that of their country, Nigerians who want to take power from people that have been ruling them over the years without any benefit of democracy coming to them. Energetic and informed Nigerians that have liberated themselves from shackles of slavery. These are who the obedience are. They are not slaves. They are not in love with their chains. And they can never bow down to their slave masters. They've liberated themselves. How do you think you can defeat them? These are the people that were called 4 people tweeting in the room. These same 4 people tweeting in the room metamorphosed into resilient of obedience movement that gave Mr. Peter Obi millions of votes that secured him the presidential election in 2023. But unfortunately, INEC said to Mr. Peter Obi, you got only 6 million votes. How do you intend to defeat the only opposition movement we have in this country? The people that have been holding the government to account, the people that have been holding Bola Ahmed Tinubu accountable, the people that have been bringing out all the ills of government. How do you intend to defeat them? Obedience movements are undefeatable. You can never defeat them. This is not 2015, this is 2025. Sowore has even lost the battle even before he started. Sowore claimed to be an activist. One thing you must know about activists is that they always strive in an area and environment of injustice. For someone to be an activist, there must be injustices that are being perpetrated. So they love a society that is backward. Activists love society that is not progressive. And they always want that society to remain like that because they want to be relevant. Without protest, without his so-called activism, Sowore will be nobody. He's not a politician. He's not being regarded as a politician. So how else will he remain relevant if not based on this activism? That is the reason why he's always at the forefront supporting bad government. Yes, Sowore is supporting bad government. He was instrumental in bringing President Muhammadu Buhari to power. And is instrumental in ensuring that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu remain in power. When was the last time you saw Sowore attacking Bola Ahmed Tinubu? When was the last time you saw Sowore criticizing the policies of Bola Ahmed Tinubu the same way Mr. Peter Obi does? It is being reported that the National Assembly has padded over 7 trillion naira into the national budget. Go to Sowore page. You will never see him discussing none of this. This topic is above his pay grade. This topic is above his intellectual capacity. Sowore will never discuss anything that will benefit Nigerians. Sowore will never discuss policies that are affecting Nigerians. All you want to talk about is to be attacking Mr. Peter Obi. Yes, because Peter Obi is the only viable opposition that can challenge Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Take Mr. Peter Obi out of the way. Take him out of the 2027 presidential election. Bola Ahmed Tinubu will have an easy victory in 2027. Peter Obi won Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2023. If Mr. Peter Obi, when Mr. Peter Obi eventually become the president, Sowore will become less relevant because the things that he is striving on today, the things that he needs to become an activist today, will be mitigated when Mr. Peter Obi become the president. They will no longer be there. Peter Obi will not give room for protest, not because he's going to subdue people that want to protest. He will ensure that Nigerians are well taken care of. Mr. Peter Obi will rule with justice and fairness. There will be a just society. There will be no need for protest. Even when you want to protest, nobody is going to crack down on you. This will automatically end the career of Sowore as an activist, a so-called activist, a self-acclaimed activist. That is the reason why he's fighting Mr. Peter Obi. He doesn't want him to become the president, and you must understand that. And ensure you don't join him in the fight. Congratulations to him. Up next is going to be his X account. For coming after Mr. Peter Obi and the obedience movement, he's going to get it hot.
You get the point. Now, so many propagandas has happened before, including this one, and other ones will still happen in the future. But just like I said before, I believe you understand why those things are happening. Now, with what you've heard in this video and other things that is happening around the country, what do you think is going on? Is there a strategic plan against Peter Obi towards 2027 presidential election? Or what do you think? In fact, let me allow you to share your thought with me on the comment section. And of course, you know the vibe. Click on that subscribe button, follow and share for more updates. Because like this, we move.